This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. See what Mark Gordon and the Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer team can do for you. Call 217-445-2631. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Attend one of Tracy's Coffee with the Mayor events to ask questions and learn more about happenings around Lincoln. Check the City of Lincoln Facebook page for dates and times. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Experience the difference with Collision Concepts. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of the Lincoln Lady Railer basketball program for more than 50 years. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wagers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a railer, always a railer. Rocking G Land and Cattle, Central Illinois source for superior shorthorn beef cattle genetics. Give Mark a call at 217-737-7905 or call Sheldon at 217-737-7787. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
For 20 years, and that was a program that could have been a really great program, except you had coaches at different levels with different philosophies. And I think that we've been lucky in Lincoln at the grade school, at the junior high level, to have coaches that buy into what the high school is doing and prepare their kids for that level of high school play, rather than saying it's only about my program, it's only about me winning. No, it's about prepping these kids to go play out at Lincoln Community High School.
That's exactly right. When I coached Lincoln Junior High for years. I'd always have conversations with Coach Alexander, to where I did their 1-2-2. I coached under Coach Alexander, so I would already know what he wants and what he needs to be done.
Starting lineups for first the Lincoln Lady Railers, who will be clad in green, trimmed in red and white with the Kentucky checker down the side. Lily Holmes. Number 2, Mesa McLeod, one of the other seniors. Number 11, Gracie Snyder. Number 3, one of the seniors. Gray Gilbert, number 13, the lone junior, the starting lineup. And Mia Clark was 17 in her last game, one of the other starters. And now the starters for the Bombers of Brownstown St. Elmo. And they will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. We'll have to remember that and not get confused. Hopefully the scoreboard operator doesn't get confused either.
Well, that's good that they're wearing white too. That kind of can relate to being home.
Yeah, but the problem is you want a better contrast of numbers in the white uniforms, and then the pigtails hanging down hide some of the numbers, so we're trying to get them here. We'll give you the starters here in a second as they're announcing them. Addie Sassy, one of the seniors, a 5'10 senior. Number 25, that'll be Maddie Miller, a junior. 23, Dana Haslet, a sophomore. Danica Ramsey, who is, I believe, a senior. And Presley Williams, who I believe is a freshman as we have it here. So just about ready to tip it up. Jay Harden, Darren Worth here at Pana Community High School. Lincoln going to move from right to left as you look at your radio dial. We got video for you tonight. Lloyd Kirby down below us manning the video. And Brownstown going to move from right to left. Miller and Holmes going to tip it up center court. Decent little crowd here for a 6 o'clock game here at Pana. If you're traveling tonight, be careful. Tipped in the backcourt to Sassy. Sassy goes right side Williams. Williams baseline Ramsey. Ramsey left-hand dribble out front, goes to Sassy. They go inside, back out to Sassy. Sassy down the lane against the 1-2-2. In the corner, Ramsey. Back out front, Haslet. Haslet against the Lincoln defense, and it looks like Lincoln is extending their defense tonight, trying to cover the shooters out front. They try going inside. Nearly stolen by Lincoln. Ramsey, 15-footer at the elbow, up and good, and actually that was Presley Williams. The freshman knocks it down. Brownstown up 2-0, 7:23 to go. Darren, good ball movement by Brownstown.
That was great ball movement. Snyder just barely missed a steal that when it went into the middle.
Brownstown looks like they're in a 1-3-1 zone. Holmes between the circles, goes right side Snyder. In the corner, Clark, 20-footer, rainbow, up and good. Nice. Bang, a collision concepts 3, and Mia Clark has 3 and puts it on the board.
Well, great ball movement with the dribble. There was no dribbles there, just keep passing, and Mia was wide open in the corner.
Trying to go baseline was number 5, Ramsey, and Ramsey ran into McLeod, fell down, and they gave the ball back to Brownstown?
Yeah, unless they didn't want to call a foul, but just gave the ball back to Browns.
Oh, Williams inbounds it. She goes inside, up and around and out. No good. Rebound, Holmes.
Good board by Lily.
Maddie Miller missed the shot down low. Here comes Lincoln the other way. Clark out of the corner again. No good. High rebound, batted out of bounds. And Mason McLeod is going to get called for a foul, push in the back, and that will be her first.
That was a great push up the floor by Snyder. Great bounce pass, and Mia was wide open again in that corner.
You know, I talked with Corey Farmer about that on the post game against BCC, and I think he really wants to push the ball a little bit more this year. Lincoln trapping in the backcourt, Hazlitt quickly up the floor, inside Miller, 5-footer up, no good. And a foul going to be called on Grace Schneider. And Darren, I think that was one where her reach across is what got her nailed. No, they called it on Lily Holmes.
I was going to say, did they? I thought Snyder might have got the ball when
I thought she did too, but there were several green arms in there.
Yeah.
First one by Maddie Miller, the junior, up and no good. Miller will have one more at the free throw line. Junior up short, no good. Nice box out by Gray Gilbert.
Great box out by Gilbert.
Schneider up the floor, right-hand dribble, comes out near the timeline. Out at the volleyball line, goes left side Holmes. Holmes in the corner, Mesa McLeod. Mesa back out front, Lily. Lily between the circles, drives right, goes in the corner, Mia Clark. Clark back out front, Grace. Grace, nice bounce pass in the corner, Mesa. McLeod out of the corner, no good. Rebound, good rebound, Clark. Clark up and no good and got fouled.
Another great bounce pass to McLeod for that three. Good rebound by Mia.
Foul is going to be on Dana Hazlitt, and that'll be her first. Team's first. Mia Clark at the free throw line, up and no good. .59 senior Mia Clark, second one up and good. So Mia with 4 and Brownstown with 2. Here they come up the floor. They go into Sassy in the corner and trying to dribble it was Miller. She lost it. Sassy picks it up in the corner. Ramsey. Ramsey goes inside. Sassy nearly lost it. Gets it off and fouled as Miller went up for the foul. And I think Gray Gilbert's going to get nailed for this one.
Yeah, I thought number 4 traveled in that lane before she passed it.
Darren, right now, Brownstown doing a decent job of getting inside the Lincoln defense and some good interior passing, getting some shots.
Well, I love watching them actually posting our backs down there. They're doing a great job of posting Gilbert.
Miller missed the first of 2. Miller second of 2, up and no good. And I believe that's 4 free throws that Maddie Miller has missed. Holmes the rebound to Grace. Grace back to Lily. Lily, Grace, top of the key. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Goes in the corner, Mesa. Mesa out of the corner, 3, Rainbow. Back of the iron, no good. Mia tapped the ball out. Ball's going to go out of bounds right in front of the official. And last touch by Lincoln.
Yeah. I tell you what Schneider's doing a great job of penetrating the wing and bounce passing to our girls in the corner.
It's time to check tonight's list of the games, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Darren, 3 keys to tonight's basketball game. I guess I will go first and say defense, defense, defense. It's always about defense for Lincoln.
It is. You know, I mean, my three things that you always come into a game is defense for sure. Limit the turnovers. I mean, you can't turn the ball over, and you got to be able to stay with it. Even if you're smaller than the other teams, stay within the rebounding. So, I mean, those three of the keys is defense, turnovers, and rebounding.
Hazlitt with the basketball. Brownstown coming the other way. They go in the corner. Ramsey goes inside Miller. Nice little turnaround up and no good, and they're getting the ball way too easy inside, Darren.
Yes, they are. Again, she's posting it up. She's posting our girls up really nice.
Top of the key, 3. Grace,
nice.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. A collision concepts 3 for Grace Schneider, and Lincoln up 7-2. Here comes Brownstown the other way. Ramsey goes in the corner. Williams inside. They go Sassy. Sassy was fouled. And let's see who they get on this one. Holmes and Clark were there.
Yeah, and the thing is I don't know if Corey is wanting to get them around there, but it seems like we're a step late getting around them and let them lob it over our heads instead of getting it into the post so easy.
They called that one apparently on Gray Gilbert. No, I take that back. They called on Lily Holmes. They finally changed the scoreboard.
I was going to say, I thought Gilbert was out here.
I thought so, too. Paisley Holmes, a freshman coming into the basketball game, and Darren, she showed a lot of poise in her ball handling skills and knocked down, I believe, one shot up at Bloomington Central Catholic. Free throw up and no good. So 1 of 2 made by Brownstown. And here comes Grace the other way. Grace in the corner, Mesa. Mesa didn't take the shot that time. Back out front, Grace. Grace penetrates again to Mesa. Grace, cross court, Paisley Holmes.
Oh, great
Paisley in the corner to Mia. Mia, nice ball fake, goes inside, throws it inside Holmes. Holmes went up for the shot. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take it. That foul, I believe, is going to go against 25, Maddie Miller. Let's see if that's the case. It is. It's her first. And the team's second. Paisley Holmes, a little freshman at the free throw line, up and good.
Nice.
I asked Paisley before the game, I said, are you the best player in the Holmes family? She says, yeah. No, never hesitate.
Right.
And Lily says, yeah, I'll give her that one. Here they come the other way. In the backcourt. Oh, stolen
great
by
steal.
Holmes. Holmes is fouled again.
Nice.
And this foul is going to go against number 3, Presley Williams. So Paisley made 1 of 2 free throws. 4:11 to go here in the opening stanza. Lincoln up 8-3. Paisley, first one up and
nice.
It bounced high and came right down through the hoop.
That's called a shooter's roll right there.
You know, Darren, she's got some quick hands. We saw it against Bloomington Central Catholic. She nearly had some picks up there, too, guarding people. And she's going to be one. I mean, she's only a freshman,
yes.
So it's a bright future for her.
And when you can play defense, you're going to be on the floor all the time.
She makes them both. It's 10-3, the Lincoln lead. In the backcourt, stolen again. Here comes Grace the other way. Grace, baseline Mesa. Mesa didn't take the 5-footer. Grace, a 3 on the way. No good, short. Mesa the rebound, layup time. Oh, thought she got fouled. Paisley nearly had it. Here they come the other way. Hazlitt stopped by the Lincoln defense. Good defense by Grace Snyder. Stopped that fast break. Sassy goes in the corner, Ramsey. Ramsey goes inside Miller. Back out front, Hazlitt lost the basketball. Grace is right there on her, and Grace is going to get called for a foul 35 feet from the basket. And that will be her first. And that should put them at the line in the super bonus. What do you think of this 2-shot foul instead of the 1-and-1?
Yeah, I'm old school, so I like 1-and-1, and then once you get to 10 fouls, then double, just like college.
Yeah. They talk about how it's going to make a change, and it won't foul as much at the end, but teams are still going to foul.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Hazlitt made the first of 2, 10-4, makes the second one up and good. It's 10-5. Grace Biven in the basketball game. She had 10 against Bloomington Central Catholic, another talented freshman, and she's got size, which is something we haven't had much of.
No.
Schneider in the corner, Clark, bomb out of the corner, back of the iron, no good. Mia nearly had it, almost fouled Hazlitt in the process. Holmes poked it away from behind, and Paisley goes after it. She got it. Here she comes, 1-on-2. Paisley wisely going to pull it out, gets it to Grace. Holmes inside Biven. Grace Biven has got some moves. Brought the ball down, and that's something you don't want to do as a big person. Bring the ball down where the guards can grab a hold of it.
Yeah, and then dribbled on top of that.
Turnover goes back to Brownstown. Sassy goes down the lane. Nice little, blocked by Biven.
Great block.
Darren, she's got a lot of poise and some moves as a freshman. I don't know if she studied at the Kevin McHale School of Post Play, but she's pretty good at it. Brownstown to inbound under their own basket. They go inside Sassy. Sassy against Clark. And who's going to get nailed for this foul? It's going to be a 2-shot foul. I don't know if it's Holmes or Clark. Let's see. Holmes.
And the only thing is, it's still in the first quarter.
I know.
And we've got 6 fouls on us. And like we said earlier, we don't have much of a bench down there to where you can't get in foul trouble.
And I think you caught it correctly. We seem a step slow.
Yes. Tell you what, if they keep on missing those free throws like they have been, we'll take that.
Sassy missed the first of 2 free throws. Yeah, I don't know, and you know this from coaching and playing. Sometimes that long bus ride on a gloomy day like today, you come in and maybe you just don't have the energy. The girls haven't played poorly, but you just think maybe just a step or two here. Second free throw up and good, and it's 10-6. The Lincoln lead. 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. Schneider, corner Clark, back out front Grace. Grace left side Mesa. Mesa in the corner Holmes. She goes inside Clark, and Sassy came from behind and batted the ball away and out of bounds.
Yeah, I would have loved to seen Holmes take a dribble to that baseline and just bounce past it right to Mia, and she would have been wide open for a layup.
They tried to go in the corner to Mia Clark. He was batted out of bounds by Brownstown. It'll stay Lincoln basketball. And they will have it side court across from the Brownstown bench. Mesa to inbound, gets it inbound to Paisley Holmes. Paisley out front, Grace. Grace goes inside Clark. Nice post by Mia. Up and did everything but go down. Good position by Mia Clark and a great pass by Grace Snyder. 2:19 to go.
That was a tight rim right there. I thought Mia had that.
Sassy in the corner, Ramsey. Ramsey back out front. Ramsey. Williams, 15-footer up, no good, and Holmes comes in for the rebound. And here comes Paisley Holmes the other way. Paisley, lost the dribble. Ball on the floor. Jump ball called. First down.
I mean, that was a great rebound. Paisley came from the free throw line all the way down to get that rebound and pushed the ball. I love pushing the ball up the floor. When she lost it, she went right after it and got the jump ball.
Inbound to Bivens. Nice screen for McLeod out of the corner. She started to take the three, got in trouble, looking for somebody, kicks it back out to Grace.
There you go. Kind of get everybody situated here.
Mesa, 20-footer, top of the key. No good. Rebound, battle for. Williams comes out of there with it to Hazlitt. Hazlitt against Grace. Grace stopped her. Hazlitt back out front, Sassy. Sassy. I know it's not saucy like our sauces.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's different. Hazlitt in trouble, goes in the corner, Williams. Williams goes inside Miller against Grace Biven. Grace did a great job, put her hands up. That's great fundamental post defense, Darren. Great
job. I mean, she did not lean over, straight up and down, and the girl actually went into her, so they're not going to call that.
Mia Clark comes out of the basketball game. Greg Gilbert in the basketball game. They go into Miller, back to Williams. Williams missed a 20-footer out of the corner, ball on the floor. Sassy's in trouble. She just pushed off against Gilbert, bounced the ball off of Holmes' leg and out of bounds. Out front they go Ramsey. Ramsey, Hazlitt. Miller, 20-footer. No good. Not even close. And ball on the floor. Grace and number 3, Williams fight for it. And on the alternating possession, it'll stay Brownstown basketball. They'll have it under their basket, right side, or left side, actually.
And air balls are tough to rebound. You know, you're expecting it to hit the rim. And that was an air ball, and they ended up.
Miller, step in 10-footer. And nobody has screened that person out. And ball on the floor. Mace's knocked to the floor. Gets it to Grace.
Push it.
And Miller still on the floor. Grace has Biven.
Great pass.
Pass to Gilbert up and good.
Great pass.
And official's timeout being taken for Maddie Miller, who went down hard. You can tell she's got a back or a hip. She's trying to stretch out.
How about the push on Snyder right there, pushing the ball up the floor. Great pass to Bivens. Bivens, it barely touched her hands, and nice touch pass to Gilbert for 2.
12-6, the Lincoln lead. 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hazlitt looking into Sassy, who's posting up on Gilbert. Gray doing a great job in there on her. They go inside Miller. Miller against Biven. Nice kick out. Looked like she might have traveled before she shot the basketball.
Great rebound.
Great rebound by Grace Biven. Here comes Schneider the other way. Grace quickly up the floor. Great pass to Gilbert inside. 5-footer. Hit nothing, but looked like she might have gotten fouled or somebody got a hand on the ball. Here comes Brownstown the other way. Williams the basketball. Hazlitt out front. Looks like they may play for one. They've spread the floor. Miller Hazlitt's going to drive, throws up a wild shot, no good. And at the end of one quarter, it is Lincoln's Rail Splitters 12 and Brownstown 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Six at the end of one. Darren, what you got for scoring at the end of one quarter?
Well, I got Mia Clark that hit a 3 from the corner and a free throw. She's got 4. Grace Schneider with a 3. Gray Gilbert with 2. And Paisley Holmes with 3. But like we said off the air, defensively, I like us defensively, especially out top. We're moving when the ball's moving. They're getting too deep in the post. They've probably missed 3 or 4 shots in the post.
You know what I like is we're playing against a 1-3-1 zone. It's not something you see very often.
No.
And the girls are doing a really good job against it, moving the basketball and finding the seams. Shot Mason McLeod, a little bit short. Rebound taken out of there. Mia Clark tied it up. And I believe that will go to Brownstown since we had the ball to start the second quarter.
Like you were talking about going against 1-3-1, Grace Snyder has had some great bounce passes to girls wide open in the corner. But if she doesn't bounce pass, they're probably not as open.
Hazlitt out front, goes left side Williams. They go inside Sassy. Sassy in the lane, in the lane, in the lane.
Yeah, I was
out front. Oh, she traveled the basketball. Yep. Williams traveled, gives it off to Hazlitt. Hazlitt, 23-footer, way off. Rebound, battle for on the floor. Mia Clark comes out with it and pushes it up to Mesa. Mesa, threw it behind Grace. Can Grace chase it down? Yep, she chased it down.
Might want to get a timeout.
She gets it to Mesa. Mesa to Grace.
Get up the floor.
Grace quickly to Lily. Lily in the corner, Mia Clark. Back out front, Lily Holmes. To Grace. Schneider in the corner, McLeod. Back out front, Schneider. Schneider in the corner, Mesa McLeod. Mesa, cross court, Lily. Lily, three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, Grace Biven. Great rebound. Grace going to try and go up with the shot. She's going to call for the travel.
Yep, she traveled. Yeah, when you have 2 girls, I mean, great rebound by Bivens, but when you have 2 girls right there, someone's going to be wide open.
But you can't fault the effort. That's a freshman trying to put the ball back up, you know, and trying to draw contact at the same time.
For sure.
6:32 to go here in the second stanza. Ramsey, corner Williams. Nice defense by Mia Clark. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay Brownstown basketball.
Yeah, if you watch that Hazlitt out there for Brown, she can't wait to shoot the ball. She has been wanting to try to shoot, and we've been in her face the whole night.
Hazlitt in the backcourt. Goes to Sassy. Free throw line in the key to Hazlitt. Hazlitt's looking to shoot again. Sassy way out front. Nearly traveled the basketball. Almost threw it away. They go in the corner. Williams back out front. Sassy. Sassy tries to drive around Lily Holmes, and they're going to nail Lily for a blocking foul. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. That was probably
and
one
that is 3 on Lily Holmes.
Yeah, that's probably one that you could have let go.
I'd like to see a replay on that because I thought the girl hooked her. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a radio guy, you know. Williams. They go in the corner. Sassy trying to dribble against the Lincoln defense. They go inside Miller. Miller against Biven. Travel with the bench. She's going to throw it in the backcourt. And there is a backcourt violation right there on the Bombers. Emma Hutchinson in the basketball game for Lily Holmes. Lily going to have to sit out, I think, the rest of this half of 3 fouls.
For sure.
Snyder in the corner. Hutchinson. Emma, three
Man.
on the way. No good. Battle for the rebound. Paisley's fighting in there. Couldn't grab a hold of it. And she's trying to pick Sassy's pocket in the backcourt. Almost did it, too.
Yeah, Hutchinson, there was no time waiting on that shot.
Sassy out front. Hazlitt. Oh, that's... Paisley Holmes going to get nailed for the foul out front. Grace Biven out. Gray Gilbert back in.
Yeah, there hasn't been any scoring in this almost 3 minutes into this second quarter.
No, and teams have had shots. Paisley Holmes again stopping. Nearly stolen by Emma Hutchinson. Hazlitt going to drive it in. Thought about the 15-footer, didn't take it. Long shot by Ramsey is up and good.
And I didn't think Ramsey even had the ball in her hands and she shot that.
They get to within 3, 12-9. Dry spell for Lincoln. Back out front, Holmes. In the corner, Emma. Back out front, Paisley Holmes. Paisley, long, dangerous pass to Mia Clark. Mia baseline in trouble. Going to have to throw it back out to Paisley. Paisley to Grace. Lincoln a little disheveled right now. And now Grace is going to settle him down. Schneider around the screen from Gilbert in the corner. Emma, three out of the corner. No good. And a foul under the basket.
How's that on us? Gilbert.
Gray Gilbert ends up on the floor.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Gilbert ended up on the floor, and they gave the foul to Gilbert with her second.
That's 2 fouls on Gray Gilbert. Lincoln in a little bit of foul trouble right now and leading the fouls in the second quarter 3-0.
And kind of in a little dry spout, too.
They try to go inside. Emma steals the basketball. Here comes Emma Hutchinson on the run. Emma in the corner. Mia, floater pass. It's a little dangerous. Mia, 15-footer, up and
nice.
Good. Mia Clark knocks down the 15-footer. That breaks the dry spell. Give her 6, and it's 14-9, Lady Railers. Hazlitt against Holmes.
I love the energy. I tell you, Hutchinson has come into the game, and she is everywhere on that floor right now.
Sassy drives down the lane after pushing off on Paisley Holmes, and Paisley goes and gets the basketball. No fear in that kid.
No.
Emma out front, Grace in the key, 18-footer, no good. Paisley again under the basket. Paisley Holmes is all over the place.
Well, she goes after the ball. I mean, when that ball's in the air, she's sprinting underneath that basket to get the board.
You know, we talk a lot in the guys' game about a motor. She's got a motor.
Yes.
In the corner, Ramsey. Ramsey back out front, Sassy nearly threw it. And Ramsey almost went out of bounds. Yeah, I thought so too. Sassy in the corner, Hazlitt tried to go around Grace, tried to shoot over Grace.
Nice.
Great defense by Lincoln. Mia Clark stepped in the passing lane, took it away. Here comes Grace the other way. Great bounce pass to Emma. 3 on the way, is it? No. Emma Hutchinson has had 3 good looks at the basket. Can't get anything down. Grace Biven going to come back in for Lincoln. 3:01 to go. Stolen by Gray Gilbert. Actually knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Lincoln. And Darren, you can't fault the defense of the Lincoln girls tonight.
No, I mean, that's what I was talking about earlier. I tell you, the energy is great here. If we have a couple of shots fall, I tell you what, we could have a double-digit lead. It's just, and they're going to fall. You keep shooting, you know. I can't have that, especially out of Paisley right there, the little reach.
That's 3 fouls, I believe, on a talented freshman.
Man.
And Corey Farmer has a decision to make here, as that, I think, is the first substitution for Brownstown St. Elmo's. Sydney Sefton, number 21, a junior, into the basketball game. And Paisley Holmes going to sit down, and Emma Hutchinson going to come in.
The Holmesies got, both of them's got 3 fouls, don't they?
Hazlitt. Out front, Williams, 35 feet from the basket. Goes in the corner, Ramsey. Tried throwing the basketball inside, and Grace batted it out of bounds. So we've got Schneider, Biven, Hutchinson, Clark, and McLeod on the floor for Lincoln. Ramsey going to inbound under their basket, looking to get it inbounds.
Nice block.
Sefton missed it out of the corner.
Good block by Bivens. She didn't know where the ball was and then found it and blocked it.
Clark out front. Boy, it'd be nice to get the ball into Grace Bibb and get her a bucket. Hutchinson again out of the corner. No good. Rebound Mesa. Great board out front to Grace. Lincoln getting some second chances here. Grace looking for somebody. Ball kicked out of bounds. Williams kicks it out of bounds, and Lincoln will have it side court near midcourt with 2:19 to go. And a fairly slow scoring second quarter. Lincoln still up 14-9. Mia going to drive it in. Mia, 10-footer in the lane.
Nice. Good job by Mia.
16-9, the Lincoln lead.
2 minutes left. We can end this, especially defensively. Oh, nice D by McLeod right there.
Corey Farmer up, extolling the defense, and they throw the ball away.
Well, right there, it looked like McLeod was face guarding Hazlitt. So, I mean, coaches must have known that Hazlitt going in this game is their player.
Minute 54 in the corner. Hutchinson, another three out of the corner.
Nope.
No, a little bit too hard. Emma struggling with her three-point shot. She's going to come from behind. Hazlitt nearly traveled the basketball.
Oh,
Gets
that
it
was
intercepted, almost a travel there. Hazlitt in the corner against McLeod. Mesa did great defense against her. They go to Williams. Tries to push off on Biven. Back out front, Hazlitt.
Ooh.
Dana Hazlitt is going to know she's been guarded at least in this first half. Lincoln's not letting her get free.
If you notice, our backs are getting in front.
Sefton again got the ball inside, throws it up, no good. Miller came over the top, throws it up and in. And I think that may go against Mia Clark. Let's see. Count the bucket. And that is against, I believe, Mia Clark. Let's check the scoreboard. Yep. Mia Clark, and that is her first.
Yeah, I was just saying, we are fronting their post players now, and then they lob it on the opposite side for a wide open shot.
Miller made the free throw, and at 16-12, the Lincoln lead. You know, you're right. If we can get a few shots to drop, we have double-digit lead here. We've had plenty of good looks at the bucket. Mia Clark, step up three, short. Rebound, here comes Brownstown the other way.
Stop the ball.
Going to come the other way. Grace going to try and stop her. She throws it up.
Oh,
and it rolls
my.
home.
Oh, what a shot.
16-14. Here comes the Bombers. In the corner, Hutchinson, Clark. Clark step in, back out to Grace. 38 seconds on the clock. Grace to Mia. In the corner, Emma. Emma fires up a three. No good. Grace Biven the board. No good. Rebound Clark up. No good. Biven tapped out of there, and here comes Grace. Grace gets it. Grace drives in, throws in the corner, McLeod, and Grace got fouled. That is the first foul on the Bombers. And the foul, I think, went against 23, Hazlitt. That's her second. Mesa to inbound to Grace.
Yeah, we need a bucket right here.
Grace, Emma. Emma, Mia. Mia in the corner. Mesa, three out of the corner.
Nope.
No, too hard. Here they come the other way with a chance to tie or take the lead. Hazlitt. All thought about the 25-foot three and didn't take it, but you can see it was in her eyes. They throw it up and almost goes in.
Wow.
A shot by Williams out front is missed, and at the end of the half, it will be Lincoln 16 and Brownstown 14. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Grau Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lady Reeler Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Elkhart Croft and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, Heritage Packaging, Modern Brake and Alignment, Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Masonry, Collision Concepts, State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, The Johnson Family, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni. Rocking G Land and Cattle. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
Lincoln up 16-14 at half. Jay Harden, Darren Worth here courtside at the Pana Thanksgiving Girls Tournament. Darren, we were talking off of air, and if Lincoln could just get some shots to go down, we might be up double digits. We've had good looks at the basket.
And that's the thing right there is we haven't really forced hardly any threes. I mean, all of them's been really wide open shots. They're just not falling. So, I mean, eventually we're going to hit a few of those in the second half, and it's going to make a difference because, you know, when the shots fall, your intensity raises, you know.
Well, and you know this, too, from coaching and playing. You get to a certain point in a game, and you can break a team's back. Mm-hmm. And you can see it in their eyes that they're done. They're beat. And I have to think that, you know, Emma Hutchinson missed, 5 or 6 threes there in the second quarter. If she gets a couple of those down, Mesa gets a couple of hers down, you know, we're talking about maybe 10, 12 points there that are on our side of the scoreboard, and instead of being 16-14, we might be up 30-14 at halftime.
Right. Yeah, they went on that little bit of a run towards the end. That three-point play they had down below. Yeah, we were up 16-9, and I think we missed a 3, and they came down and had a three-point play. So, I mean, we're still up 2. We're shooting maybe 15-20%, if that. So, I mean, you got to still feel good because we're getting wide open shots.
Well, and as you said, the energy is here. The energy is here. They're playing. The kids are playing hard. They're playing defense, but just got to get a shot or 2 to go down. And sometimes, Darren, you know, you get a 3 to go down, or maybe you just get a layup to go down, and you say, okay, there's not a lid on the basket after all.
Right. And you know, and shooters are going to be shooters. You know, if you want to keep shooting and stuff like that, to where, but if they aren't falling, you might want to get to the free throw line, to where, you know, if you come out there and you get the ball, they know who's been shooting them. Maybe a shot fake here, take it to the basket, maybe get to the basket. But again, you're going to want to keep shooting. I mean, they're eventually going to fall.
Yeah. And that's what you, as a coach, that's what you tell your shooters.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want your shooters to stop shooting, because if they do, well, you're in trouble.
Right.
What do you got for scoring at halftime, my friend?
All right. Well, it was a cold second quarter. We had Mia, just Mia scored 4 points in that second quarter. She has 8 for the game. We got Grace Schneider with 3. Gilbert's got 2. And Paisley Holmes has 3 for a total of 16.
We talked earlier about facing a 1-3-1 zone. It's not something that you see a lot. Not a lot of teams. It's kind of like the 1-2-2. Not a lot of teams play a 1-3-1 zone. And I think our girls have done a very good job of finding the seams and getting past, or getting into the seams, getting into the areas where they can get good looks at the basket. And Grace Snyder, I think, has done a wonderful job of making some bounce passes in the right place.
You know, and like you said, Grace has been setting up all of our shooters tonight. I mean, she could easily, if a few of those, she could easily have 10 assists. I mean, because, again, she's had some great passes to the girls in the corner. But like you talk about, we don't see 1-3-1 zones too much. As a coach, I always liked when teams played you man-to-man, because we have a lot of sets, and we can run our sets, and then the motion. But I like taking it because, of course, we're Lincoln. We have a lot of three-point shooters, and growing, you know, coaching, I had a lot of three-point shooters. But we love to run our sets and take the ball to the basket just as well as shooting the three.
You know, I go back to my Lauren Wallace days, and I always liked seeing a man-to-man against Lincoln, too, because I always figured that Lauren Wallace's man-to-man offense was going to be better than their man-to-man defense. And the same thing with Neil Alexander. I always thought his sets were going to be better than your man-to-man.
Yeah. Well, we had flex and peekaboo. Lauren Wallace always had in our man-to-man, and I tell you what, we could just run those two all the time, and we had so many options of shooting.
The peekaboo was one of the best, and that's what it was called, folks. Believe it or not, that's what it was called. But the peekaboo could be used to run time off the clock or get layups. I mean, that's basically, or at times you'd see somebody get a shot wide open from the free throw line out of the peekaboo.
Yeah, because there was like off peekaboo, you had 3 or 4 different options that you could score from.
So
and flex is the same thing. Flex was a one that you could score off of, and you can run time off.
2:52 to go here in the half. Lincoln is up 16-14. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios. We'll take a 2-minute commercial timeout. When we come back, Darren and I will have the start of the second half. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Looking to build a better herd? Rock & G Land and Cattle is your partner right here in Central Illinois. Rock & G offers superior seed stock, productive herd bulls, and high-quality replacement females. For your next generation, Rock & G can provide top-tier show heifers, embryos from top dams, and semen from elite bulls. Call Mark at 217-737-7905 or give Sheldon a call, 217-737-7787. For superior genetics, trust Rock & G Land and Cattle, your partner in performance.
Donating pet food can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Lincoln on the floor warming up. Brownstown, the Bombers, already around their coach. And
I think it's
Tim Paisley, their coach. If you're Corey Farmer, what'd you tell your team at halftime?
I mean, we're getting any shot we want to. I mean, so they're going to fall this second half. Keep playing the defense that we're playing because our intensity is pretty good. We're everywhere defensively, and make sure you clean up. I think, towards the end, they ended up getting 2 or 3 shots, too.
I think, just from my observation, if they stay on the Hazlitt girl like they have been, that's the straw that stirs the drink.
It is.
I don't know if the other 4 are going to beat you individually. I really don't.
No. And Corey Farmer knew coming in that game that Hazlitt is the girl.
Lincoln to start the ball with the third quarter. Mia Clark, right side Grace, Clark in the corner McLeod. Back to Clark. Clark 3 on the way, right side up, no good. Lily trying to screen out. Sassy went over the top, grabs the rebound. Here comes Hazlitt the other way. Wide open 3, right side, good.
She walked into it.
Yeah. Dana Hazlitt's eyes lit up because nobody was in front of her. She drains the 3. They're up 17-16. Grace, Mia, corner Lily off of her foot and out of bounds.
Yeah, the Hazlitt was dribbling all the way up the floor, and nobody was coming out and getting her. And she walked into the three-pointer. And I told you off the air that she was draining everything in warm-ups.
Hazlitt, left side Ramsey. Ramsey in the corner, Williams. Back out front, Ramsey threw it behind Williams and out of bounds. It'll be Lincoln basketball.
Yeah, they're on a 8-0 run right now. We were up 16-9 in the second quarter. We haven't scored in a while.
Schneider drives in.
There
Mesa, three out of the left corner. Up and no good. Back of the iron. And here comes Hazlitt the other way. Hazlitt's going to bring it back out. Thought she might challenge Schneider. Didn't do it. Out front, Ramsey. Right side, Sassy. Sassy. Ramsey goes in the corner, Williams. Williams out front, Hazlitt. Miller posting up on Gilbert inside. Hazlitt out past the volleyball line. They go in the corner, Sassy. Fake the shot up and throws it across the corner. Hazlitt traveling the basketball. She drives in. Ball knocked out of bounds. And they say it last went off of Lincoln. It'll stay Bomber basketball.
Yeah, I tell you what, they've had probably 2 or 3 travels to where it hasn't been called. And Hazlitt traveled right there. She was in a hurry.
Yep. Inbounds, they go Sassy. Sassy,
nice
ball
steal.
batted away by Holmes, and Sassy still comes out of there with it.
Oh, no, McLeod.
Hazlitt left side three was fouled, no call. And screening out was Gilbert. Maddie Miller came over the top. Wow. Brownstown with a foul.
Well, McLeod stayed out on the other girl instead of going to Hazlitt, and Hazlitt ended up having a open shot.
I know. That was dangerous. Out front, Clark. Clark goes inside. Bad pass stolen away by Hazlitt. Hazlitt quickly ahead to Williams. Layup time coming up. No good. Blew it. Clark grabs it. She's coming the other way. 1-on-4. Ball batted away. Probably best advised to give it up. Mia steals it back. Mia throws it to
pass.
Gilbert. Gilbert up and good. Gray Gilbert with a bucket.
Great pass by Mia.
19-17. Or 18-17, sorry. Hazlitt in the backcourt. Gets it across Sassy. Has somebody wide open. Up and good. Miller wide open under the basket. Got behind the backs. And it's 19-18. Schneider across the timeline. Will go left side. Out front, Mia Clark. Clark goes to Mesa in the corner. Mesa looks inside to Lily Holmes. Now in trouble. Gets it to Lily. Lily. Mesa. Out front, Grace. Grace going to drive it in, goes in.
Oh, great.
5-footer up, no good. Rebound, Maddie Miller. Nearly stolen by Grace. She gets it off to Sassy. Here they come the other way. 5:10 to go here in the third period. They go in the corner, Hazlitt. Nearly stepped on the sideline. Back out front, Williams. Williams, Sassy. They pass it around the horn. Go in the corner, Ramsey. Ramsey, back out front, Sassy. Sassy in the corner. Ramsey, or Williams, they go inside. Inside, Sassy, left-handed shot up, no good. And Gray Gilbert going to get called for the foul. That will be...
It's got to be her third.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
And Grace Biven and Paisley Holmes get ready to come in.
Yeah, that was another questionable. I don't know if she fouled her.
And Sassy misses the first.
Sassy's been struggling from that line. She's probably missed at least 4 or 5.
Grace Schneider, Gray Gilbert going to take a seat. Sassy, second of 2.
Yeah.
19-18, the Brownstown lead. And got that free throw.
I jinxed her into making it.
Yes, that's right.
Making it.
Holmes across the timeline. Paisley gets it to Mia. Mia going to drive in. Mia bounce past Biven. In the corner, McLeod. McLeod out front, Paisley. Paisley going to drive it in. Nice pass in the corner. Lily Holmes, 3 out of the corner. No good, too long. And here comes Brownstown the other way. Hazlitt ahead of the pack. Up and good. 22-18. Well, you just hope, Darren, that a cold shooting night doesn't bite you, but it can. Clark, top of the key, 3, looks good, no good. Back of the iron, and here they come the other way in a hurry.
These long rebounds are killing Lincoln. They're giving them easy outlets. Oh, God.
Oh, and Lily Holmes is going to pick up foul number 4.
Yeah, I think
Thought
she's
she'd picked her pocket.
probably coming out now with 4.
And Grace Schneider will come into basketball game for Lily Holmes. Miller, Hazlitt. Oh, she was gonna put that one up if somebody hadn't come out there. Grace came out there and got her. Williams going to drive it in. Ball kicked in. It'll stay Bomber basketball with 3:47 to go here in the third. They have outscored us by a score of 16-2 since the end of the first quarter.
Get on her.
Hazlitt, the bomb 3 up and no good. Front of the iron, and Biven with the rebound.
I thought that was going in.
Yeah.
And that was a bomb.
Paisley Holmes in the corner. Mia Clark, 3 out of the corner. Is it? No, short. Rebound.
Good
Mia
job,
comes out of
Mia.
there with it. Mia to Biven.
Great pass.
Grace Biven up and good. Nice interior pass, and Grace Biven, knowing where she was, got it up and in. 22-20. And a 6-foot freshman gets her first points of the night. Left side, Ramsey Miller. They nearly throw it away. Oh, and I thought it was on the center court line. They go in the corner, Ramsey out front, Sassy. Sassy, Hazlitt. She steps back a long 3. Is it? Yep.
Well, they penetrated our wing, and our wing came up on the point and left her wide open, and that's one girl you cannot leave open.
Nope, she's going to knock it down. 25-20. Paisley Holmes threw it right into Hazlitt's hands, and with 2:36 to go, Brownstown up 5, 25-20.
Yeah, the turnover bug has hit us here in this third quarter, too. Great defense by Paisley.
They go inside, ball batted away. Grace comes out of there with it, and she's fouled. The fouls will be even at 2, and I think the foul is going to be on number 3, Presley Williams, her second, I believe. Lincoln coming the other way. Schneider going to go in the lane,
That's
throws
a
up a
foul.
one-handed. That was a foul and no call. Rebound, Biven ties it up.
I mean, Grace got her hand grabbed. Man.
So on the alternating possession, it'll be Bomber basketball. They've got it in the backcourt. Ramsey, Williams. Another one. And
She's
Hazlitt with a wide open 3. You knew she was going to take that. She hit it again.
Oh, yeah. Money. Yeah, you can't leave her open. It's funny, crazy how in the first half, she hardly got any open shots. This half, she's gotten probably 4 or 5.
Holmes, Schneider, Biven posted up nicely inside. Probably a little too long in the lane, but they haven't called it. In the corner, McLeod. Mesa, Holmes. Paisley going to drive it in. 10-footer up. Wild shot, no good. Rebound. Mia Clark tried to grab it, and here they come with an 8-point lead. 1:35 to go here in the third. Hazlitt, crossover dribble out front against Holmes. Hazlitt, Sassy. Sassy in the corner, they go. Williams, ball poked away and hit the referee.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Coach Farmer, you've got to make sure you do not leave Hazlitt.
No.
You know, you got to let someone else beat you, because this quarter, it's been all Hazlitt.
Hazlitt will inbound in front of the Brownstown bench. Again, they're up 8, minute 17 to go. Into Sassy. Sassy, Hazlitt. Hazlitt out front, McLeod on her.
McLeod did a great job of defending her there.
They go out front, Ramsey. Ramsey, ball knocked out of bounds again off the official, and it stays Bomber basketball.
Yeah, if I'm Paisley, I'm staying back here with Hazlitt.
Hazlitt broke free momentarily. McLeod picked her up. In the corner to go. Ramsey,
Good block.
Ball blocked. Biven went for it. Biven got fouled. It was knocked out of bounds. It'll go Lincoln basketball with 54 seconds to go. Corey Farmer is going to take a timeout. Guess what? We'll go ahead and keep it right here because we haven't mentioned many of our sponsors. Haven't been timed yet so far tonight. Me Realty, whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. The Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Boy, Darren, some of that Culver's custard sounds pretty good right now, doesn't
when
it?
you mention that, I'm a little hungry right now, too.
Elkhart, Crofton, Lake Fork Fertilizer is your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. At Lake Fork, contact Clay, 217-792-3397. Elkhart, call Chris at 217-947-2221. And at Croft, give Mark or Eric a call, 217-445-2631. 54 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln down 8 with the basketball. And Darren, at this point, you just got to keep plugging away.
Yeah, this is a big 54 seconds. If we could score here, I think we have the ball to start the fourth quarter. So if we can make a run right here the last 54 seconds.
And folks, it's just been more of anything a cold shooting night and letting Dana Hazlitt get loose here in the third quarter. Grace, kick out McLeod. McLeod, right side three, short. Here comes Williams. Williams to Hazlitt. Hazlitt 1-on-4. She pulls it out. 37 seconds to go. Hazlitt against McLeod, and Mesa's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, that's another one that.
3 fouls on Lincoln, 2 on the Bombers here in the third quarter. Williams around everybody. Got caught in the corner.
Great
Mesa
job.
went for the basketball, and they called a jump, and that was a pretty quick call.
Yeah.
It'll be Lincoln basketball, 28.2 seconds.
Well, we would have had the ball to start the fourth.
Well, don't give up hope yet.
Yeah.
Don't give up hope yet.
Yeah. Big bucket to.
I think one night we saw 9 jump balls called in a row during a girls' game. Clark, nice pass in the corner. Grace, 3 on the way. No, not even close. Mesa, ball on the floor. See, I told you.
Right there.
Jump ball at the free throw line with 18 seconds to go. And the Bombers get the basketball on the alternating possession.
Yeah, they have scored, 14 points in this quarter?
Yeah.
14. And I would assume they're going to hold this 3.
Shot out of the corner. Ramsey, good. Danica Ramsey hits a big 3 out of the corner for them, and that puts them up 11. Schneider quickly across timeline. 30-footer over the bucket. And at the end of 3 quarters, it is Brownstown 31 and Lincoln 20. We'll send it back to the WLCN studios for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on 96.3 FM.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
It's been the Dana Hazlitt show, and Danica Ramsey hit a big 3 there at the end of the third period. Darren, we have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Big possession, and you want to chip away at this lead, and I would say want to have it maybe down to 6 points by halfway through the fourth quarter.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this, like I said, every possession's huge here.
Out front, Schneider. Schneider works against the 1-3-1. Holmes, Clark. Clark back out front, Holmes, the freshman, back to Biven. Biven, free throw line to Grace Schneider. Schneider in the corner, Mia Clark going to drive it in. Mia drives in and got fouled, and it will be before the shot. Foul is on Danica Ramsey, and that, I believe, is her first foul. Mesa inbound. Mesa goes into Mia. Mia in the post. Mia, nice move, up and under, no good. Ball batted around in there, and Sassy comes out with it. Sassy to Hazlitt. Hazlitt nearly threw the ball away. Now trapped out front. Back to Hazlitt. Hazlitt drives in, bats away. Mesa McLeod with her left arm. Hazlitt out front, Sassy. Sassy, long pass in the corner, Williams. Back out front, Hazlitt. Hazlitt in the corner, Ramsey. A little early, Darren, I think, to kind of slow the game down and put the ball in the freezer.
Right.
Sassy out front, going to go down the lane, kick in the corner. Ramsey, 3 on the way, got it.
Man, can they shoot? Ooh. If you give them wide open shots, man, they can shoot, because they didn't get very many wide opens in the first half.
Nope. Mesa going to drive baseline, and Mesa gets fouled on the baseline. And that'll be on Ramsey again. Her second, team's second of the fourth quarter. Mesa to inbound, had Biven in the middle of the lane, didn't get it to her. Looking, lob pass to Mia. Mia in trouble, kick out Grace. In the corner, Mesa, 3 on the way out of the corner. Good!
There it is.
Bang, a
there
Collision Concepts 3. Mesa McLeod gets her first of the basketball game. 34-23, the Brownstown lead.
Yeah, you're going to have to press here and make sure you keep it out of this one's hand. Oh, Mia!
Hazlitt, ball batted away by Clark. 2 players on the floor. Mia's one of them. Sassy the other one. Here comes Mia. She got up and heads the other way. Mia in the corner, Mesa. 3 on the way again. Nope.
Oh,
rebound.
Oh, great job, Bivens.
And what's the call here? Jump ball?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, again, right here, you got to make sure you got to press them everywhere, and really, it's the backs have got to anticipate here, because you're going to have pressure up front, and these long passes like the one that Mia just stole will be big.
Hazlitt just dribbled right through the press. Back out front, Williams, Sassy. They are spreading the floor. Oh, Biven couldn't step up quick enough to get the ball away from Williams. Williams goes inside Miller. Hazlitt, a 25-foot 3. Good.
You know what?
Holy cow.
I didn't mind that, because we were actually there, and that was a bomb. Man, could she shoot.
37-23, 5:30 to go. Mace out of the corner again. No good. Ball batted out of bounds. It'll go Brownstown's way.
Man, has she come to play this second half, Hazlitt?
Gray Gilbert back in the basketball game for Grace Biven. 5:24 to go. Lincoln down 14, 37-23. Still struggling with the shooting. Williams still in the backcourt, Now she's in trouble. They're in trouble, and they got to get a timeout. Tim Paisley's going to take a timeout.
That's
and it is a 30-second timeout. Heartland Community College, serving Lincoln, where you don't have to go far to go far. Heartland is Lincoln's community college. Discover Heartland, discover more. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. You know what's scary is Lloyd Kirby is a math professor over at Heartland Community College. I know some of the students I feel very bad for. The LCHS Lady Railer basketball alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a Railer, always a Railer. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway in Lincoln. Call 217-737-7581. Well, we'd hoped maybe we could get the deficit down to 6 by the 4-minute mark, but boy, Hazlitt keeps shooting like that. We're in a lot of trouble, Darren.
Well, is that right? She's only a sophomore?
I believe that's correct.
Wow.
Here comes Grace. Lincoln steals the ball. Grace the other way. Layup time coming good.
Nice.
Schneider with a bucket.
Grace.
37-25. Lincoln pressing all over the floor. Mesa, no, and that was nearly out of bounds off Sassy. Of course, Mesa could have got a foul out front. Hazlitt is 30 feet from the basket. She may shoot it from there. Step back 3, she does. No good, and what is
man.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was, so Hazlitt's going to go to line for 3. But that was a very late call. And Mesa McLeod picked up the foul.
Hopefully she doesn't shoot free throws like she does her threes. She made that one.
Yep. Second one is up and good.
Sophomore just putting on a shooting clinic here.
She sure is. I don't know if she's wearing Michael Jordan's number by intent, but kind of looks a little like him out there tonight. Wow.
Man.
Missed the third of 3 free throws, 39-25. Mia Clark the other way, 4:44 to go on the clock. Holmes in the corner. Out front, Grace. Grace in the corner, Mia. Mia bomb out of the corner. Looked good. Didn't roll around and out. Rebound, Maddie Miller. Miller to Williams. Here's Hazlitt. Quickly the other way. Thought she might shoot it from there. Goes around Gilbert. 10-footer up off the glass. Good. Wow, she's doing it all right now. 41-25.
Great shot fake right there and took it to the basket.
Schneider. Mia steps in. 20-footer up. No good. Ball on the floor. Lily's trying to grab it. Sassy travel with a basketball in the backcourt. Lincoln will have the basketball, 41-25 under their own basket. Mesa to inbounds. Mesa in the corner, Mia. And there's going to be a foul on Lily Holmes, and she just fouled out trying to set a screen on Danica Ramsey. I don't know, Darren, was she moving? It was,
she probably was.
I thought maybe she was just from the way it looked. They get the ball in the middle of the press. Here they come the other way. Miller layup time. Great defense by Mia Clark and knocked it out of bounds.
Great job by Mia.
(41-25), just over the 4-minute mark. They get it into Sassy. Sassy goes right back into Williams. Williams against Gilbert, threw it under the backboard, knocked it out of bounds, and that is Lincoln basketball.
And really, she did a good job of drawing contact, just didn't get the call. But great job by Gilbert standing straight up and down.
Schneider across the timeline between the circles. Left side, Mia Clark. Mia back out front, Grace. Grace throws up a shot. I don't know what that was. I guess she was trying to make the shot. Or I don't know if it was a pass or not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was hard to tell. And a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was a pass or a shot right there.
Paisley Holmes picks up her fourth foul in the backcourt. They're trying to get it in. Grace steals the basketball away. Grace around one defender, throws it up, blocked. Still Lincoln basketball, 3:36 to go, down 16. Mesa looking to get it in to Mia. Out front, Paisley. Paisley in the corner, Mesa. Out front, Paisley. Paisley, handoff to Grace Schneider. Schneider in the corner, Mesa. Back out front, Mia. Mia steps in. Mesa out of the corner. Three on the way. No good. Short. Mia had the ball and lost it out of bounds.
Oh, come on.
And got a technical foul.
Don't. Probably didn't need a call. I mean, she barely bounced it towards the ref.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Yep, that's.
And that'll be 2 fouls on Mia Clark. And they'll go to the line, and guess who?
Yeah.
Up and good. Yeah, Darren, you're right. That was one they didn't need to call.
No, no.
That was frustration on her part, but not directed at anybody.
Nobody. That was.
Second one up and good.
I mean, and it wasn't even a delay of game because everybody was still down there. The ball didn't go anywhere. It was just bounced.
I mean, that's a cheap.
Yeah. Oh, good job, Paisley.
Paisley nearly had the basketball. They're all over Hazlitt in the backcourt. Oh, and Paisley just knocked her down, and that'll be 5.
I thought she was actually going to get the steal.
Well, if you're going to foul out, I guess that's the way to do it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, each quarter, have we had 5 fouls in just about each? I think they were shooting double bonus in about each quarter.
Yeah. Paisley Holmes going to take a seat. Grace Biven in the basketball game for Lincoln. Emma Hutchinson on the floor. Greg Gilbert, Asa McLeod, and Grace Snyder. Hazlett's first one up and good. Second one up and good. After not doing much in the first half, she's got to have 20 points in the second half, at least. Schneider across the timeline. In the corner, Mesa. Mesa, nice fake. Back out to Grace. Grace.
Nice pass.
To Gilbert. Gilbert tried the interior pass to Biven and couldn't get it done. Grace Biven lost it out of bounds.
Had some good passes there. Just couldn't handle it underneath.
Hazlett to inbound in the backcourt, looking to get it in, gets it into Ramsey. Ramsey is going to be fouled in the backcourt by Mesa. 2:53 to go. That'll be 4 on Mesa McLeod. Well, we have racked up the fouls tonight, haven't we?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, because that's 4 on McLeod. And we only have one more player that could go in.
Yep. Ramsey's first one up and good. 46-25. Second one for Ramsey, up and missed the back of the iron. Ball on the floor. Schneider comes out of there with it. Grace in a hurry. In the corner, Mesa. Mesa shot fake to Grace. Grace to Hutchinson. Hutchinson will bring it back out, gets it to Grace. Grace in the corner. Back out front, Hutchinson. Hutchinson. In the corner, Mesa. Mesa, 3 out of the corner. Is it? No, too hard. Rebound, Gilbert. Schneider. Schneider. In the corner,
pass.
McLeod, again a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Biven, up and no good. Rebound, Gilbert, up and no good. Ball batted out of bounds, and I thought it went off the Bombers last, and it did. I think Corey Farmer wanted a foul.
Yes, so did I. I was going to say the same thing about a couple seconds ago. Twice, I think we got fouled.
2:15 to go here. Mesa looking to inbound. Mesa goes in the corner. Hutchinson, she'll launch out of the corner. Good!
Nice.
Bang, a Collision Concepts 3 from Emma Hutchinson.
I think that's her first point in this half.
46-28. Ball batted out in the air. They've got wide open Maddie Miller under the bucket. She lays it up and in. A 20-point lead, 48-28. 1:55 to go. Snyder the other way. Grace Biven, 20-footer. Grace Biven, that's probably not her shot.
Nope.
And, I thought Greg Gilbert was going to get nailed for a foul.
She had the ball and dropped to her knees, so they called travel.
Mesa McLeod to inbound under the Lincoln basket. Looks to get it in, looking to get it in, gets it into Grace Biven. Biven out front, Gilbert. Gilbert, Schneider. Schneider in the corner, Mesa. Mesa, nice ball fake. Mesa, and stolen away. They anticipated that pass. Here comes Hazlett the other way, and it looks like they may pull it out now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Minute 30 to go in a basketball game. Sassy out front, Lincoln all over her, and there's the foul. Well, it's either Mesa or Hutchinson. Let's see. Mesa, and she's fouled out.
I was wondering where the foul was.
So's Mesa.
She was jumping up and down. I don't know if she was making contact, but, well, hopefully nobody else fouls out because that's it.
And did he just give a warning?
Yeah, warning to Coach Farmer.
Sassy, first one. Minute 25 to go. And it went in. She hasn't shot free throws well all night, but that one went home.
I'd love to see the foul for each team.
Second one clanked back the iron. It went off the top of the board. And
no call?
No call, but we got the board. Here comes the other way. In the corner they go Hutchinson. She'll load up a 3. Is it? Nope. Hit the side of the board, and here they come the other way. Hazlett will have the basketball. This one's over except the final score.
Yeah.
Hazlett into the front court, dribbles it around, nearly threw it into the back court. Sassy. Right side Williams. Back out front Hazlett. Well, they've only substituted one, I think, tonight, haven't they, Darren?
Yes.
I mean,
I've
have played pretty much the whole game. Back out front, Sassy, Hazlett.
I don't think they substitute in the second half, actually.
No. Their girls have played a lot of minutes. Miller, handoff Hazlitt. 40 seconds to go in a basketball game.
How well do they move the ball, too? Because there's not too many teams that could take a minute off the clock.
49-28 to score. Sassy out front. Now the Lincoln defense will back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hazlitt out front. Sassy. Williams. And they're just playing catch with it out beyond the volleyball line. There's Hazlitt. Sassy. Williams. Bombers just playing catch with it. We're under 10 seconds, and the clock is going to run out here. And this is going to be a big victory for the Bombers of Brownstown St. Elmo as they beat the Lincoln Rail Splitters by a score of 49-28. And Lincoln with a very cold shooting night in the first half and then some defensive lapses in the second half. So Lincoln goes down tonight in the opening game of the Pana Thanksgiving Tournament by a score of 49-28 to the co-op between Brownstown and St. Elmo. We'll send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we will have the Grau Incorporated post-game show. You're listening to Lady Reeler Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. A great harvest starts with a great foundation. Since 1976 in Central Illinois, that foundation has been Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service. They're your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. At Lake Fork, contact Clay at 217-792-3397. In Elkhart, call Chris at 217-947-2221. And at Croft, give Mark or Eric a call, 217-445-2631.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
At Pana High School during the Pana Girls Thanksgiving Tournament, the Pana Turkey Tournament for the girls. And Lincoln goes down by a score of 49-28 to 1A Brownstown St. Elmo. But we talked earlier that the class didn't make a difference if you've got a good basketball team on the floor, and they're a good basketball team.
Yes. We did a really good job in that first half of defending them. And plus, our shots wasn't hit. We made some shots in that first half. We probably could have had a double digits, and I guarantee that makes a whole bit of difference right there, because when you're playing with up double digits, you're a little bit more, free, intensity's up there, and then the other team is pressing.
We were up 12-6 at the end of the first quarter, then 16-14 at the end of the second quarter. And that second quarter, Darren, was the spot I thought really kind of defined the basketball game, because Lincoln had a ton of open looks and couldn't get anything to go down. We're down 31-20 at the end of the third quarter. Why? Because Dana Hazlitt started to hit shots. She may have had 12 of their 17 there in the third quarter, and then we lose by a score of 49-28. So when you look at it, they outscored us 43-16 after the end of the first quarter. That is going to kill you in a basketball game.
Yeah, and like I said, Hazlitt pretty much took over that third quarter.
Yeah.
She hit some shots to where I'm like, wow. And they were some bombs. And a few times she was open. I didn't see her get open hardly at all in the first half. And that third quarter, she was open 3 or 4 times, and she drained every one of them.
And we'll talk to Corey Farmer about that on the post-game show, but I think you're right. I think they had it scouted to the point where they knew she was the straw that stirred the drink, to paraphrase there, and stayed on her in the first half and defended her fairly well. But for whatever reason, in the second half, she was able to break open, and if she had just a little bit of daylight, you knew she was going to shoot it, and, man, she made it.
Yeah, she did. And as a team, defensively, I mean, they're pretty good. They're going to be tough out in that 1A. Like I said, last year, I think they won, 26 games last year. Right. So, I mean, they're willing to, that Hazlitt's only a sophomore. I mean, she's there for a couple years, and she looks big time right now as a sophomore.
And when you look, Danica Ramsey hit some big shots for them out of the corner. But they all of their girls, once they kind of got settled down after the first half, they seemed to handle the basketball very well. They had some nice passing going on, and they were able to get inside and get some shots. If they didn't get inside and get some shots, they were able to get Hazlitt open and get some shots from her. It was just it was a different second half than it was the first half, that's for sure.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, Hazlitt, stirs that drink right there. She makes them go to where when she got going, well, now our focus was really on Hazlitt, and they had a couple wide open shots in the corner, and everybody was making shots in that third quarter.
So let's go ahead and send it back to the WLCN studios. We will take a 2-minute timeout as we wait for Coach Farmer to come out of the locker room for the Grau Incorporated postgame show. You're listening to Lady Reeler Basketball on 96.3 FM.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone. Get the emergency responses there on their way.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
STEM is everywhere, like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Looking to build a better herd? Rock & G Land and Cattle is your partner right here in Central Illinois. Rock & G offers superior seed stock, productive herd bulls, and high-quality replacement females. For your next generation, Rock & G can provide top-tier show heifers, embryos from top dams, and semen from elite bulls. Call Mark at 217-737-7905 or give Sheldon a call, 217-737-7787. For superior genetics, trust Rock & G Land and Cattle, your partner in performance.
Donating pet food can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
They've got to come back here and face the host school tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and then play a tough Highland team at 4 p.m. That's going to be a difficult doubleheader tomorrow, and it's going to be a short night for these kids tonight.
I'm watching Highland right now, and they're fairly big. So that's going to be a tough day tomorrow because, well, we've seen Highland. We've played Highland last, 2-3 years ago when played them in that super sectional game.
Played them in the super sectional down at Taylorville, and that's still etched in their memory, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And looking out here, because they're getting ready to play Pana here tonight as part of the pool play here at Pana High School, and Pana's got some good-sized gals out there too.
I was looking at the same thing because, I mean, my eyes were down there on Highland, but now looking at Pana down here, they do have 3 or 4 girls that are pretty tall, and they look like they shoot the threes too.
Here comes the coach, Corey Farmer, so we will stand up and let him sit down if he chooses. Sit or stand, it's your choice. Well, Coach, Darren and I talked. A couple of things in the game I think that really kind of tell the story is, one, you went cold in the second quarter. You had a lot of open looks at the basket in the second quarter and just couldn't get good shots to go down. If you got some of those shots to go down, Emma, Mesa get a couple of threes to go down, you might be up 30-14 at halftime, but you might have had a double-digit lead at halftime very easily.
Yeah, I mean, we sure didn't shoot the ball well tonight. But that's not the story of the game. I mean, we had them on the ropes in the first quarter, even the second quarter. We got any shot we wanted in the first half, and they didn't fall. You're going to have those nights, but we let them right back in the game because we just continuously kept fouling them, and I think they had 3 field goals in the first half. And the rest of the points are at the free throw line, and let them hang around.
You did a good job of defending Dana Haslett in the first half, I thought. You had somebody on her, but then she got to break free there in the third quarter and really stuck the knife in with some shots that she made. And none of those shots were close. I mean, she was making 25-footers out there.
Yeah, and that was on the scouting report. We knew she was going to shoot deep ones, and she's a good player. She averaged over 20 a game last year, and that was one of our keys. And at halftime, I told them, I said, I thought you guys did a great job on her in the first half. I don't know how many she had, but they only had 3 field goals. And, the second half, I don't even have the words for what happened defensively. We kind of moved it up a little bit, but we just gambled so much, and she broke out, and they hit some other shots too. Some other kids hit some threes in the corner, and we never did hit any shots.
Yeah, Coach, when I was the first half, it seemed like our intensity was pretty good. Our shots wasn't falling, but it looked like our defense, we were all over Haslett. Like I was telling Jay earlier, I don't know if Haslett had any wide open shots. I thought McLeod did a great job of closing out on her and stuff like that, and she wasn't hardly. I was telling him, I said, man, was she wanting to jack a few up, but we were all over. In the second half, it seemed like it was a different story to where there was twice that she dribbled it up, and there was nobody near her, and you can't get a good shooter, and it seemed like when she got going, everybody else on that team kind of got going.
Yeah, she kind of put them on their back, and then the rest of them went along with her. And I kind of feel like we fell into their trap of slowing the game down. I knew they were going to pack it in and try and slow things down, and that's not our game. I was trying to get us to push the ball up the court, and we did, and we got open looks. But when you only get one shot and they get 3 or 4 shots every time, it's a big difference. And I kept stressing to crash the boards, and I don't know. We just didn't have the energy tonight, and really didn't look like we came ready to play.
You talked about the foul situation. You had both of the Holmes girls fouled out. You had Mason McLeod fouled out as well. Was it a matter of, Darren and I talked, it looked like there were times that the girls were just a step slow getting to the spot. Talk about the fouls. Was it just a matter of us not being in position, being out of position, and having maybe to reach instead of playing defense with our feet?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. I think, after the Bloomington Central Catholic game where, they let everything go over there, and our girls never adjusted to how they called this game, and I felt like they called it the same throughout the game. They called the touch fouls from the tip all the way to the end, and our kids never figured it out. We had girls with 3,000 were still reaching all the way across their body and trying to get the ball. And like I said, against Bloomington Central Catholic, they let that go. And tonight, they called everything.
Going to be a short night tonight because you got a bus trip back home and a 10 o'clock game tomorrow morning against the host school, Pana. And I've been watching Pana warm up. There's some good-sized girls out there. There are going to be some girls that are going to be hard to push out of the, push around and box out because they're going to have size on us tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we're going to be undersized every game, I think, this season. So, but yeah, I 10 o'clock game. Those games are usually about who wants it more, and I hope the kids come out with a little more intensity tomorrow than they did today. I don't know. A loss like that can turn the season one way or the other way, in my opinion. And we got a good win against BCC, and I thought we were built on. It looked like we were in the first quarter, and then we just kind of let them hang around, and boy, they took complete advantage of it.
And that's why I was telling Jay earlier to where it's a long season. I mean, you've got 30-some games in the season to where if you're going to have a game, it's all about learning. And I know you're going to go back and show the girls all the mistakes, all the good things that we can do and stuff like that, to where going into tomorrow, it's a short. You got to have short-term memory.
Yeah, that's one thing we talked about in the locker room was we talked about the game, and then when we were done in the locker room, it's over. We got to move on to tomorrow, and not having all the girls on the bench didn't help. The intensity. We only had 3 kids on the bench. So there wasn't much. It just kind of seemed dull tonight. And the kids, the other team played that way, and then I think we fell into the trap and played right down to their level.
Coach, we're going to let you go ahead and go and get on the bus. You're going to get the kids something to eat on the way home?
Yeah, I think we're going to watch a quarter of this because we play both these teams tomorrow. So we'll give them an idea of what we're looking at, and then we'll head back.
Well, we're going to let you go and do the scouting. One thing before you go, got your phone on you?
I stuck it in my bag tonight, so I didn't forget it.
All right, Coach, we know that the outcome was not what you wanted, but thanks for coming up and joining us on the postgame show.
Yep, I appreciate it, guys.
All right. Thanks, Corey Farmer, for coming up. Join us on the postgame, the Ground Incorporated postgame show. And they were playing the national anthem before this game, so we'll kind of... No disrespect intended, but right in the middle of our interview, we're playing the national anthem.
Yeah.
You have scoring, sir.
Yes. All right. There's not too much right here, but we had Mia Clark that had 8, and the bad thing is Mia's got a score for us.
And had all 8 of them in the first half, I believe. Yeah.
All 8 in the first half. The second half, she did not score. Lily Holmes did not score. We had Grace Schneider, second leading scorer tonight. She had 5. McLeod had a 3. She had 3. Hutchinson had a 3 for 3. Gray Gilbert had 4. Paisley Holmes had 3. And Grace Bevan has 2 for the total of 28 points.
So Lincoln loses it here 49-28 in their pool play, and they will face both of these teams tomorrow. They'll face Pana at 10 a.m. We'll be on the air for that one. We'll also be on the air for the 4 o'clock game that they will play against Highland. Again, that Highland team is a team they faced in the Super Sectional down at Taylorville during that state tournament run, and they have a long memory, and they would like some revenge against Lincoln because there's still a couple of kids from that team that are on the current Highland team. So we will be on the air early tomorrow morning. It'll be the breakfast edition with the Lady Railers here from Pana High School. Darren, anything you want to add before we sign off?
No, thanks. Thanks for having me tonight. I wish the outcome could have been a lot different. Hopefully, I didn't bring some bad lucks to this the team, but hey, there's always tomorrow.
I'll say this, so you guys can't see it on the video because Lloyd's got the camera down there, but Darren's wearing an SIU-E shirt, and I'm a graduate of SIU-C, and those two campuses never really got along or merged. But we've had a lot of fun up here at the broadcast location, and it's been great working with you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to sign it off here from Pana. For station manager Jim Ash, for Claudette and Karen working the board back at the studio, we thank them. For Lloyd Kirby, our video guy tonight, our marketing and social media manager. For my partner Darren Worth, this is Jay Harden signing off, where Lincoln went down 49-28 to the Bombers of Brownstown St. Elmo. We'll see you tomorrow morning against Pana and against Highland tomorrow afternoon. Good night and thanks for listening.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game. Located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. See what Mark Gordon and the Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer team can do for you. Call 217-445-2631. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Attend one of Tracy's Coffee with the Mayor events to ask questions and learn more about happenings around Lincoln. Check the City of Lincoln Facebook page for dates and times. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Experience the difference with Collision Concepts. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of the Lincoln Lady Railer basketball program for more than 50 years.
Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com.
United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a railer, always a railer. Rocking G Land and Cattle, Central Illinois source for superior shorthorn beef cattle genetics. Give Mark a call at 217-737-7905 or call Sheldon at 217-737-7787. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.